Hi, the Champions for Christ team will show you a video presentation on how to use Canvas, which include navigating the dashboard, creating assignments, quizzes, and other basic features. Canvas is a learning management system developed by a company called Instructure. It is known for its user-friendly online environment and the ability to easily connect instructors and students both in and out of the classroom. Our team chose to use Canvas to house our web-based modules that we created for our ISD project. And here we put the modules that we created by our team. In order to use Canvas, you need to create a free teacher's account. All you need to do is go to their website, canvaslms.com, and click free for teachers in order to create an account. And then once you go to the page, just fill up your name and school, job title, and all this information, and then click submit. So after you log in, you'll see this dashboard information in your page. So on the left side, you see an account icon where you can change your profile and settings of your account. The dashboard part is this one that you're looking at right now. The courses will be listed here, all the courses that you've created. If you don't have a course yet, then this will be empty. Calendar where you can see the activities coming up for your course and some important information that you can add in order to keep track with the assignments and homeworks of your course. Inbox is where messages and it's like kind of an email application inside your Canvas. And of course, Commons is a good resource where you can see lessons made by other teachers that you can refer to if you want to see some examples there. And then help is where if you want to search and if you encounter some difficulties, technical difficulties and problems in using Canvas. Right side of the page is the to-do list and the upcoming assignments that students need to do. The default page will be your dashboard, and you need to find the course that you want to add your assignment. So in my case, this is science class. On the left side of the page, you're gonna find a tab called assignment. Click that, and then click add assignment here. So you're gonna name our assignment here. Let's say simple machines. And then here are the instructions that you want your students to do. So watch a video on simple machines using this link. So I got the link from YouTube. All you need to do is link a URL to this in case you want this video for students to watch, and then click that insert here and give some other instructions that you want your students to do. After watching the video, answer the following questions, something like that. And then after once you give all the informations, you can add if this is worth 15 points, and then how are they're going to submit this assignment. Let's say you want a text entry or a website URL or file upload for this, and then do you um, uh, is there a due date for this assignment? You put it here and then available dates and then until when. Okay, when that's after that, then you're gonna save it and you're done. You can either save the assignment but not publish yet, because if you're not finished, then you can just edit it anytime, or you can save and publish, and the students will see the assignments right away in their own Canvas accounts. Here we have created the assignment.
I'm going to show you an easy way that you can copy assignments, modules, or quizzes on Canvas from one Canvas style to another. This may become helpful when you have multiple classes and you're teaching basically the same module or just simply sharing with colleagues. The first thing you do is go to the tile, the destination tile, and you hit settings. And once you've hit settings, another screen comes up that says course details. You go to the right where it says import course content. You click on that. It now says import content, and you can now select which content you'd like to import. In this case, it's copy a Canvas course. Now you need to select where you're taking your information from, what module you're selecting it from. In this case, I'm taking it from one of my reading classes, 01 MJ Intensive Reading. So I select that tile. You have the option of moving all the content or a specific area of content. In this case, I will click specific and I hit the import tab. The screen that comes up is now going to allow you to make your selection. You have a choice of modules, assignments, quizzes, etc. I'm going to select assignments. Two boxes open up. One that just says assignments, the other imported assignments. My selection will be from assignments. Now I scroll down to which assignment I would like to import into my new tile. I select class assignment. Then I scroll down even further and I hit select content. You would now see queued come up, and that would turn into running, where it's actually importing the specific content that you would like to move to another Canvas location. Once this is completed, it will say completed as these do, and then you can simply move to the module and you would see the new assignment. As you open the new assignment box will come up. So let's wait for a minute. And we see the class style has been imported, the class assignment. So it's as easy as that. I hope you have fun with it. Enjoy.
So find that course that you want to make a quiz and then click that to start creating assignments. So this course is called Science Class, and under this course on the left side of the page you will see a bunch of tabs here. Just look for the tab quizzes, click that, and then you click the plus quiz tab in order to add a quiz for this course. And then you name your quiz here under details, say simple machines, and then you add instructions here. What do you want your students to do and stuff like that. So choose the best answer for this quiz. Need to choose if this is a graded quiz or a practice quiz. It's up to you. Usually I just leave it like that. And then assignments. You have an option to shuffle the assignments, or you want, if you want to have it to have a time limit for this. Let's say 5 minutes. You need to finish that assignment. And then you have also choices like let students see the correct answer after they finish or not. You can also add an access code to this so that there is a password for that quiz, so students cannot take it anytime unless you give them the password. 1 2 3 4 5 6 is the password, and you want students to see one question at a time for that quiz, so you can check that. Is there a due date for this assignment? So you can choose here the date and the availability of this assignment. Once you're done, you click save in order to save those settings. So those are the details of your assignment. So you have this assignment name, instructions for the assignment, and some settings that you want your assignments for your assignment. The next step would be the questions for your assignment. So you click the questions tab, and then here you have an option here to add new question, new question group, or find answers. So in this case I'm gonna click new question for this assignment. So I guess name this assignment, quiz question number 1, and then choose which type of quiz is this. Is this multiple choice or false, fill in the blanks, or all that. So you get lots of choices actually here. So in this case I'll just choose true or false for this question worth 2 points. So then you can start typing the question. Simple machines make our work easier. And then here are the options, answers, true or false. So if it's false, you click that. If it's true, you click that. In this case, it's true, and you click update question. Then you're done with the first question of your quiz. If you want to add another question for this quiz, you just click new question and then name it like this is question number 2. For this question, I want multiple choice worth 2 points. And these are the instructions. An example of simple machine. So below are the options that I want them to choose. Car, pulley, a robot, and a house. So on the left side, these are the choices, and choose to the right the correct answer for this. And then once you're set, you just need to click update question, and your question should be ready to go. If you want to edit for some reason, you just click the pencil tab here, and then you can choose to change any of this information and then update the question again, and then you're ready to go. Once you got all the questions for your quiz ready, you can save this and then publish it later when it's ready, or you can save and publish, and the students will see the quiz right away when they open their Canvas account. So your quiz is ready. So this is your quiz. It's simple machines quiz worth 4 points because we only made 2 questions, and it has a time limit of 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, students can't anymore continue taking the quiz. There is an access code for the quiz, so you need to give them the password in order to take the quiz. You can preview the quiz and see how it works. So here's your quiz. Question number 1. Simple machines make our work easier, which is true. Next question is an example of simple machine, which is pulley, and then submit the quiz. So I got 4 out of 4. Yeah, I got perfect. So I finished this quiz in less than 1 minute, and this is my score. If you want to make changes for your quiz questions, you just click edit button here, so you can change it anytime. There is also like a setting here. You see these three dots. You can change that setting, some settings here, or you can delete the quiz anytime if you don't need it. So that's it. Your quiz is ready, and you can unpublish it if you don't want to students to see it anytime. So yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to talk to you about the strengths of using Canvas. Canvas is, first of all, is a student-centered system where very easy to use and requires little or no orientation or support. It's so easy to add quizzes and exams, and also it has an automated grading system for the assignments such as quizzes, so you don't need to mark quizzes for yourself. One of the most favorite tool of online instructor is the speed grader, which helps them um, mark the quizzes and assignments really fast, and the ability to view student submissions online, and to make both written and media comments easy. Another strength for Canvas is to make it so easy for teachers to embed relative links to other pages and parts of the course, just like YouTube links or article links. So it's just so easy for to embed the links in the assignment to give to the students. Just like other learning management systems, Canvas also has some weaknesses. One of which is the communication between teachers and students. In Canvas, they have this built-in feature in Inbox, where it acts like an email system where students email each other and email the instructors. But few of them use this system, so it's hard for the teachers to tell instructions um, to the students using this kind of communication tool. One limitation of Canvas is the difficulty of importing grades from Canvas to other systems such as PowerSchool Gradebook. So teachers, if they have another grading system from another company, it's hard to export the grades from Canvas. Other weaknesses include no live collaboration space where students and teachers can create documents together, and attendance is missing for um, Canvas, so there is no attendance tool to track the attendance of students. Okay, to conclude this presentation, I strongly recommend that you use Canvas for your next project. Our team really enjoyed using Canvas in designing our ISD project by putting all the modules together here using the Canvas platform, and we really like it. All our team members enjoy collaborating with the Canvas platform, and we did not find any difficulty and problems at all. I hope that this presentation will help you in your next project. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from this presentation.